Hi, here we are. We are at 10, door number 10. All right, let's see. It is on the bottom here in the front, down here. Let's see what we have. It's a big square. It is a little wood grain embossing folder. Wood grain's good to have. All right, let's see what we can do with this little one. Back in a minute. All right, so today we got this little embossing folder, and what I was thinking is we would do a card front where it was partially embossed with the center left plain. So this is a 5x7, and we'll cut it down to the size we want it after we emboss it, because when you emboss paper, it does distort it, so I wanted to make sure I get the right size. So we're going to start off. Let's make sure we put it on the right side. We just want to make sure we do it the same on all of them. So I need this. I need the purple platform, and I'm going to use the MIDI today. All right, so there's one. And I will line it up to where the other one ended. Lay it down, run it through. Now we'll go to the other side and do the same thing. Go to the other side. Okay, so now I want to protect this card so I can keep a nice crisp line. So I like to use tape. Let me turn this sideways. Just put that right in the bottom. Now I'm going to use the Gina K Kraft ink, and I am just going to stroke down the paper. And I'm not going too dark, so you can always darken it by going over it again. But once the ink is on there, it's not coming off. All right, so there's the one side. And I am going to take a paper towel and wipe that off. Now we'll bring this in. We'll do the other side. All right, so now we're going to put a sentiment here in the middle. And I've picked this one. Kind of looks masculine, old westy kind of. It says happy birthday. And I'm going to stick the one for the inside over there so I remember where it is. This is a sticky mat, but I'm still going to use the magnets on this because this paper is a bit warped. All right, so this should fit in the middle. See, that looks good. And these letters won't be solid. The birthday part, they do have little openings in them, and that's the way the stamp is designed, so it won't be solid. pretty good. I think I'll do it one more time. There we go. We're done with that. Wipe my hands now that I touched that. So now we can look at the edge and figure out where we want to cut this. Because this is still 5 by 7. So I think I'm going to take 1/8 of an inch off on each side. That will give us 1/4 of an inch. Let's see. No, because if I bring this down to 4.5 from 5, I can take 1/4 of an inch off on each side, and that would be a lot easier. Because right now this is 7, so I'm going to go down 1/4 of an inch. And be 6.5. Now the card should be 6.5. And then on this side, it was 5, so I'm going to go down 1/4. Make sure that's straight. 1/4 on this side, which will bring it to 4.5. And that's all cut. Let's see what we have now. So I'm thinking I want to put black gems in the corners to make it kind of look like it's been tacked up. And this will be on here. And I'm thinking, what do you think? I'm thinking I want to cut 2 strips and frame that out. All right, so let's bring this back in again. So I'm going to cut 1/8 of an inch strips. So that's 1 inch, that's 1/2, that's 1/4. So this line right here is 1/8. Yeah, I think 1 strip will be enough. And while I'm here, let me cut this. Because this is cut the 7, so this I'm going to take 1/4 inch off each side. This was 5, so I'm going to make this 4 3/4. Because I don't want it to go side to side on the card. Let's see. So let's see what we have now. Yep, that's right. All right, so now I'm going to glue these down. Use the fine applicator tip bottle I have. Line that up. Snip it off. Glue the bottom. There, now that's straight. I get this card to flatten out a little bit. Now let's attach the gems. Actually, we'll do the gems last. Let's attach this to the card. Bring in the card base. Make sure we're not putting it on upside down. Looks good in the middle. I may have to just put something heavy on this while it dries. Let's do the inside first. So I have a 4x6 I have here. So I want to cut this to give it a black frame. All right. Push everything out of the way. So that's 4x6. So I want to go 4. I'm going to go 4 1/8. I just want a thin frame for the inside. So I'm going to go 6 1/8. That's why I like this trimmer, because it actually even goes to 16ths, which is kind of nice. Nope, I cut that too wide. I think my card was not 4 when I started. Nope, it was not. Let me grab a different white piece of paper. Okay, I had a couple pieces of paper sitting there, and I think I grabbed the wrong one, because that's the 4x6. All right, stamping platform. Put the card in. The inside, sentiment. And this and the one from the front all came from the Verses book again. Bring in the black Obsidian ink. Give the ink time to transfer. Just the H. It's always the H. There we go. Right now, I think I'm going to bring in the Kraft ink again. And I'm just going to go around the edge really lightly. And this ink I just got in today. Gina K had a huge Black Friday sale. And I got something else I'll show you in a minute. Pressing down a little bit more. That's where I like these brushes. Depending on how you hold them, you can apply different amounts of pressure. And they're flexible, so you can't overdo it. Unless you put your hand directly on it like this, and then it comes out really dark. All right, so that is done. Kind of our Old West looking card here. I think if I had a cowboy hat or boots, I would put it on there. There we go. All right, glue this to the inside. All right, now all that's left is gems, which I think I'm going to use the black ones. I have these gold and silver ones too, but I think these are just, they come up way too high. I think these flatter ones from Pink and Main are better. So I'm thinking the small ones in the corner and the medium ones here. Or should we use gray? There we go. Let's see, does it need anything else? I think that's it. There we go. There's a pretty masculine birthday card. It says happy, happy birthday with the wood panels. Then on the inside, warmest wishes for a very happy birthday. There you go. So even though it's a small embossing folder, you can make it look like a much bigger one. And then it's plain in the middle. And I will have to put something heavy on this while it dries, since it is warping a little bit from embossing it. But I hope you like that card. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay crafty. One more thing before I go. I had mentioned a few days ago that I had ordered a ridiculous roll of foam. And it came in. So this is my hand. And this is how big the roll of foam is. It is, let's see. It's a 1/2 inch. And it is 108 feet long. And it's even a nice width. But it is, yes, it is large. And I think I'm going to have this for a while. So I think I'm good for any foam I might need.